An Ohio high school is under attack, you guys, after a door at the school was decorated with a white entrance and a colored entrance poster during Black History Month. Now, many parents, including Jennifer Berry, the mother of a biracial student, felt the poster was inappropriate, with Berry saying the decoration made her child feel ashamed of who she is. The sign has since been removed. However, according to the New York Post, the school is defending the decoration, saying that the poster was taken out of context and that it was meant to show how far we've come in society while acknowledging that we need to do more.
Lonnie, get him.
None of y'all applauded for that.
Get him.
Well,
And
tricky,
crickets.
Get him.
It's important to note that a black girl is the one who...
Biracial.
Oh,
Yeah.
What? I thought...
Oh, yeah, you're right.
a black girl was the one who decided to do the project.
Correct.
So she kind of had a vision for it, and the thing is people took pictures of the poster when it wasn't finished. So she said that it was supposed to be like a journey. So that was just the first part of it. Then she was going to have a broken heart, then a fixed heart, and then Martin Luther King Jr. on the door to actually just tell the story of the journey of how America, where America's, how far we've come.
Yes.
That all sounds nice.
Yeah.
But who approved this? I mean, what teacher approved this and thought, just do regular decorations? Put Martin Luther King and Frederick Douglass, or have it completed, because you didn't explain it, though.
Yeah, I'm with Tam. Maybe the intent was good,
yeah,
but how about we not recreate what happened in those days?
That's what I'm saying.
How about we just not?
I mean,
Like,
when
it doesn't need to be recreated.
When it's Christmas, they put up Christmas trees, right? We ain't got to put up the black and white fountains. That's what I'm saying. It's just, let's teach Black history instead of making props of it. That's what I
Instead of
Because
recreating.
it does make you feel...
Right.
It puts you in a very uncomfortable state.
And possibly a confused state, because that other student was confused. And because it wasn't finished, you know, which I don't know how long it had been staying up there.
That's not something you leave in the middle of a project.
Yeah, but wait, Remy, tell me if I'm wrong. And as a parent, how old is your son?
16.
Okay, so he's in high school.
Yes.
These are high school students. This was a high school. I feel some type of way about feeling that a 16-year-old will be confused, and I'm going to explain why. I feel like by the
Confused
time
about
you're
what?
16 that
So-
she felt ashamed of being Black, or because of, her heritage and her culture. That
Well, she
makes
half
me
Black.
more concerned than anything that at 16 years old, as parents, we are not, building a foundation that is strong enough that even if you saw something like that, that shouldn't rattle you or shake your foundation of being proud of who you are.
I agree with you 100%.
I'm not going to see some poster and be like, now I'm ashamed of being Latino. No way.
No, I don't
she
think
was
she
like, well,
was
which door
ashamed.
would I
It was a
use?
biracial girl who was just confused because she saw just white and she saw just
She didn't know which one to
She didn't
use?
know which, yeah.
See,
And that's a whole
yeah.
nother conversation.
And so she's probably had talks with her parents saying that you are both.
Yes.
And so when she saw it, she really, she was kind of like...
confused.
Which, that's why it
Girl,
should have been
use
completed.
both of them. Get it in. Use both.
No.
She
no,
can use
that's
both
not the
of
purpose.
them.
That was,
Take
no,
them
that's
down.
not the purpose.
No, I just think it's weird to recreate the whole scenario in general. Nobody should
Agreed.
experience that ever again.
Yeah, and that's
Ever.
why we should just teach it. We ain't got to put up props and decorations.
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah.
But I will say, I think it was a teachable moment, and I think it's still a teachable moment for that school. So I hope that they do that, because now you have mixed cultures.
True, and just to piggyback off what you just said, it definitely was a teachable moment, because if those students felt uncomfortable just by looking at that door, could you
Yes.
imagine what those people went through? Because they lived that segregation
Exactly.
In real life.
every day.
It was
in real
not a
life.
prop.
Exactly.
And you don't want to relive that
No,
at all.
at all. So,
all.
But hopefully it's a very teachable moment. I mean, I know my mom used to talk about how it was hurtful, because she grew up in Alabama, and how it was like, we are so blessed that things are progressing, because back then, they couldn't even eat. If they took a road trip, they couldn't eat at certain places. They would have to try to bring their own sandwiches. They couldn't stop to use the restroom. They would have to stop on the side of the road. So this is nothing to play with.
Yeah.
This is serious.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
is hurtful, and it's still hurtful
Yeah.
to this day. So do not play when it comes to Black history.
That's crazy.
You know,
okay, Lon.
I think what they need to do is have someone like my mama. Oh, God, I don't believe I'm saying this. Have her come and talk to them. But, you know, she's 75. It might take 3 hours for her to get through her stories.
No,
but they
but
need
it's
to
real.
have real speakers come in and talk about what
Tell
really
their story.
happened. Because it's real easy for us to forget, you know, that this was like a really dark time.
And
Segregation
it wasn't
was
that
hard.
long ago, you guys.
No.
When you
no.
look back
There's
and
still
realize,
people like her mother who are here that lived through that. So
yeah,
no,
so
it
when we
wasn't
see
that
like
long
the
ago.
first Black president and people go, why y'all making a big, it's because my mother never thought she would live to see the first Black president.
Yeah.
You know, when you growing up and you seeing black and white fountains, that tells you how progressive our country is. Our country is great, and we are doing just fine. Let's just keep teaching and
Moving
keep
forward.
loving each other.
keep moving
And it's
forward.
better to read about that stuff.
Yeah,
than to
read. Don't be
actually
putting up
see it and try to-
decorations.
yeah.
Exactly. Here's someone else's
people
story and leave
experience
it at that.
Keep putting up them MLK pictures.
Yes, yes.